All right, we're back at 8:39. The claws were out. The sparks were flying last night during back-to-back episodes of NBC's The Celebrity Apprentice. A total of, count 'em, 4 players were fired, including Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta and actor Ian Ziering. Take a look.
You lost because of your creativity. It didn't work. The executives didn't like your idea. You know that, right?
Yes, Mr.
Kenya,
Jones.
you're fired. You come up with the jingle, this masterpiece that you kept talking about, that you can't use because it's really a copy of another jingle. Ian, you're fired.
Of course. Kenya and Ian, good morning.
Yes.
Before we chat about that, Kenya, I have to say, we have Brandi across the studio doing a separate interview with Matt because it's so bad between you guys, you don't want to do an interview together.
Oh, that's not true. I've seen Brandi a half a dozen times, and I always speak. It's not personal.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you guys really kind of clashed during this season.
Yeah, in the beginning, I think so. But I came to focus on winning money for my charity, which was the Detroit Public Schools Foundation. And I did that, and that's all I was really concerned about.
Now, your episode had a little bit of a controversy. People started calling it Phone Gate. And people were wondering, Vivica Fox's phone disappeared. You said there was a mysterious tweet sent from the phone about her being menopausal. Let's just play the clip, see if we can make sense of it.
Vivica, did you say that?
Oh, no. Oh, let me
Thank
tell you what
you.
happened. Oh,
Thank
let me
you.
tell you what happened with that. You know
Thank
why
you.
that's there?
Thank
My
you.
phone was stolen out of the
No, wait a
war room.
minute, wait a minute.
I did not. I'm telling you, my phone was stolen. That's
tweeted it
this
like I said.
low-down dirty bird right there.
Okay, so
I don't think anyone can make sense of that.
I know, so what happened? I mean, is she saying you took her phone or something?
Yeah, ultimately that's what she claimed, and there was no basis for that. It was just an accusation.
You didn't take the phone?
Absolutely not. And I think that this is just another brick thrown at me, and I think successful women build a firm foundation on the bricks that other people throw at them, and that's just another brick.
Listen, this season is drama central. Ian, how about you? I mean, well, first of all, I think you seem a little mad still that you were fired. Do you think that was
I'm not mad.
unfair?
You know what? This is a show.
Yeah.
It's a game.
But you know what I mean? Like, you don't think it was justified?
I went as far as I was allowed to go.
Yeah.
You know what? I did the best I could, raised a lot of money for my charity.
Yeah, that's what it's
and at
about.
the end of the day, I still feel like a winner. $320,000 went to the Epidermolysis Bullosa Medical Research Foundation.
Yeah.
And it's gonna save a lot of kids. It's
What
gonna
was
make it a
your
lot
charity?
easier.
The Detroit Public Schools
Yeah.
Foundation.
Ian, no love between you and Geraldo, though. Gotta say.
You know, that's all really in his mind. Most things are really all in his mind.
Oh.
For me,
Yeah.
he was on my must-go list no more than anyone else
Exactly.
was on my must-go list. But he takes things personally, and he makes this big to-do about it. But for me, he was no more important than anyone else in my book. He had to go, just like this one had to go, just like
Yeah.
everyone had to go, if I was going to be the last man standing.
Yeah, I echo that sentiment. I think it wasn't personal. And Ian is a great competitor. I hated to see him go. I think he should have been there in the end.
Well, we shall
Thanks.
see.
Along
who-
with me, of
yeah,
course.
of course. Kenya and Ian, good to catch up with you guys. Let's send it over to Matt.
All right, thanks very much, Savannah. Ian, Sharknado 3, call me. As Savannah mentioned, 2 other celebrities were sent packing. Baseball great Johnny Damon and Real Housewife of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville. Good morning to both of you. Good
morning.
I feel like I've come in on a feud I don't completely understand here. The Kenya thing, real or imagined?
I mean, we were on a game show together, so there was that. But no, I mean, it's kind of real, but
Kind of real,
I mean,
but if you wanted to, you could go over and shake hands type thing and...
totally make out. I'm kidding.
See,
No,
here's the
yeah.
line, and you just went over there.
That's what I do.
Actually, it wasn't all fighting on the show. You two became very friendly. You were actually willing to take a hit for him.
Yes, I mean, it is. You know, you spend 18 hours a day in a tiny room with a group of people. You become really close with certain people. Lisa Gibbons, Johnny, and I, we just had a really great bond.
Yeah, and the fact that we kept winning and winning, so 5 in a row, and
Yeah.
then we have, a bad week, and you get sent home packing.
All those hours a day in a room with certain people, it sounds like being in a baseball clubhouse, doesn't it?
A baseball clubhouse is definitely a lot easier.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Is that tough? You were shocked to be fired, though, because Ian had already been fired. So you thought you guys were safe. So what was your reaction?
Well, going into it, we had a feeling that a few were going to get fired, but we just didn't come up with the proper jingle, and it was me who created it, and she trusted me, and we failed.
It's your first mistake. But, you know, you're used to taking responsibility when things don't go right.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about your charity.
The Johnny Damon Foundation.
Which is great.
Yeah.
You do wonderful work.
Yeah, and we're helping out GSD Stage 3. We're the only funding, and people who were confined to wheelchairs before can now walk. So it's we can see it firsthand.
All right, Brandi, your charity?
Make-A-Wish.
Oh, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, guys. We appreciate it. You want to walk over there and shake hands?
I will if you'd like me to.
Go, walk over. I want to make sure there's no bad blood here.
Should I?
You can go say hi to Ian if you want to.
This is like the DMZ.
Hi. No, I'm just kidding.
Johnny Damon, Brandi Glanville, thanks. You can catch the Celebrity Apprentice Monday nights, 8, 7 Central Time on NBC.